Hey, and welcome to Chaplain's Corner. Thank you so much for being a part of this time. Well, we're taking these first few weeks of 2022 to think about what it means to rest. And while nightly sleep is certainly a big part of what it means to be rested, there's a kind of rest the Bible speaks about called Sabbath, which is so much more than sleep. And that is what we want to consider. So here's the main truth that I want you to take with you today. Rest is not optional. You see, you and I simply are not made to go for long periods of time without resting and recharging. And yet, most every one of us tries to push the boundaries and see just how little rest we can get by on. So what happens when we don't get rest? Nothing good. Studies have linked a lack of rest to mental issues like forgetfulness and difficulty concentrating, emotional conditions like depression and anxiety, and even physical problems like heart disease, high blood pressure, and obesity. And because we are all complex individuals with different components to who we are, there are different parts of us that need rest. Our bodies need physical rest, sure, but our minds need rest too. And I believe we're all spiritual people who need rest for that part of us too. Think of your life maybe like a piece of paper. You can try and write on every square inch of that paper and not leave any room for margins, but it soon gets very cluttered and unreadable. Sound like anyone you know? Well, that's where Sabbath comes in. Most of us who are familiar with that term know it from the religious observance of a day of rest, usually on Saturday, but it's not just an event on the weekly calendar. Sabbath is really a way of life that seeks to create intentional space for rest. We'll look at how next week. But until then, as always, if you need help with this or anything else you might be going through, I hope you know that you can call me anytime. Be well.